So students, good morning and once again a very warm welcome to the English word of Aradhya. Myself Rashmin sir, imparting knowledge of English to the students of 9 to 12 standard in English medium. Students, today we will take up your new lesson. The title of the lesson is The Bond of Love. It is ninth lesson in your main textbook Behave, written by Kenneth Anderson. So students, this is again, I would say it is a very appealing story. When two people remain in contact with each other for a long time, a sort of bond develops between them. And that bond is just nothing but the bond of love. Okay, the situation is such that later on the both of them cannot live without each other. Okay, their separation is very painful. Same thing we had seen in the life of Maria Sharapova earlier in the previous chapter. Maria Sharapova, when she was 9 years of age only, that time from Siberia she was just sent to USA, totally a new country, and she herself said that separation of 2 years from her mother was very painful, heart-wrenching. So students, here again you see, here the story is about the love between an animal and a human being. Let's see what the story says. Okay, the bond of love. Sloth bears inhabit forested areas, including the tropical rainforests of India and grasslands at lower elevation. Elevation means height, students. Okay, so sloth bears means the lazy bears, we can say. Okay, they normally are found in the forested areas, especially in the tropical rainforest of India and grassland at the lower elevation, means lower height. Okay, sloth bears have very shaggy hair, okay, and long muzzles. Muzzles means the mouth part, which includes nose also, mouth also, and the jaws also. Okay, so that is called muzzles. Using their claws to dig, they can then use their lips to form a tube which can go deep into the ground or into the hard to reach areas like dead trees for their food. Okay, so from the picture also you can make out that their mouth is in a way just extended like a bottle. Okay, and then they use their lips, okay, just to form a tube like structure, so they can lengthen, extend their mouth to reach a very hard to reach area also. Why? For their food. Okay, and interesting to know is what is their food. Their main food is termites. Okay, students, have you heard the word termites? Termites is nothing but white ants which are corroding our furniture. Okay, उदाई बोलते हैं ना वो, दीमक. Okay, you can hear them suck up their food from several feet away. So if they are eating their food from far only we can make out, because when they suck up their food they will make that sound. So from that sucking sound only we can make out that they are eating their food. Okay, now here our lesson begins. This is just the information about the sloth bear, and this story is about a sloth bear only. Okay, I will begin with Bruno, my wife's pet sloth bear. Okay, the author makes it clear, Kenneth Anderson makes it clear that who is this sloth bear. That sloth bear is his wife's pet bear. Okay, पालतू है. I got him for her by accident. So the writer, the author did not purchase him, but he got it by an accident. Okay, normally people when they go for their pets, they normally purchase from the other owners. But here the author says that he got it by accident. So this particular bear was owned by none. So he must have found him in the forest area or some lonely area, and then he brought him home. Again, it is important to know at which stage of his life the author caught him and brought him home. Okay, if he is a big bear, then very difficult to catch him and bring him home. Okay, when he is a cub, still a very small, like a child, then only you can bring him. Let's see how he brought. 2 years ago, we were passing through the sugarcane fields near Mysore. Remember the name of the place, students, Mysore. And which fields were there? Sugarcane fields. So writer was passing with his companions from that area. People were driving away the wild pigs from the fields by shooting at them. That time they noticed कि people were driving away wild pigs. Okay, pigs you must have seen, and here are wild pigs which can destroy their fields. So that's why people were driving them out by shooting at them. Okay, some were shot and some escaped. So when you shoot any animal, it is possible that any animal might die because bullets speed, okay, is so much. In the guns, the bullets we are using, its speed is so much that you cannot see it only. So it is possible that some might be shot and some might escape. Okay, so some were shot and some escaped. We thought that everything was over when suddenly a black sloth bear came out panting in the hot sun. Okay, after all the pigs were gone, the author also felt that now everything is okay. And suddenly in the deep sunlight they found what? One sloth bear coming out. And how he was coming out? Panting. He was struggling to breathe. Okay, so in a way we can say that he was very much frightened. This bear was very much frightened. Okay, now I will not shoot a sloth bear wantonly, students. So writer makes it clear. Here wantonly means needlessly. The writer says that I won't kill any animal, any sloth bear without any reason. Yani needlessly. Okay, but unfortunately for the poor beast, one of my companions did not feel that way about it. Okay, writer would not kill any such sloth bear unnecessarily, but his companion did not think so. So as soon as his companion saw this sloth bear, he just shot him. And what happened? Let's see. And promptly shot the bear on the spot. Okay, on the spot, without any reason, he just shot. As we watched the fallen animal, we were surprised to see that the black fur on its back moved and left the prostrate body. So the big sloth bear which appeared, it was shot by the author's companion, and now it was lying over there. And to their surprise, they found something moving over its body. What was that moving? That moving thing was again something like a fur. Okay, students? So, they found that fur was moving over its body, students. Okay, here it is. See. Panting, author's companion shot him, saw black fur on its back moving and left the dead bear. Here, students, prostrate body means the big bear has died and its body is lying over there. Prostrate means, okay. So prostrate means lying on the ground facing downwards. Meaning is already given. Then we saw it was a baby bear that had been riding on its mother's back. Understood? So here we come to know that that big bear was nothing but a mother bear, which was dead now. And the another fur which was moving on its body was nothing but her cub, yani her child, okay, her young ones. So here that was riding on its mother's back when the sudden shot had killed her. The little creature ran around its prostrate parents, making a pitiful noise. Okay, students. So now you see the parents have been bereaved from the cub. So any cub will feel what? Uneasy. That's why it is just moving around the dead body of his mother and just making that painful, pitiful sound. Students. Okay. So the writer of the companion also must have felt that he has done a wrong thing. He has done a wrong act. Unnecessarily he just killed the bear. Okay, bear did not attack him. Then also he killed. And now that cub is motherless. Cub's mother is dead. Understood? So it is again, students, I say it is a very tragic incident where the parents have been bereaved from their young ones. I ran up to it to attempt a capture. Okay, so writer instantly ran up to that baby bear just to capture it, just to catch it. It scooted into the sugarcane field. Scooted means ran very fast away. Scooted means ran away very speedily. Okay, so it ran away into the sugarcane field. Following it with my companions, I was at last able to grab it by the scruff of its neck. Okay, so now here the baby bear was small and the writer also had his companions. So all of them started following it. So it was possible that it could be caught anytime. And later on same thing happened, students. You see, the baby bear was caught. I was at last able to grab it. Grab it means catch it. By the scruff of its neck. Scruff means long hair of its neck. While it snapped and tried to scratch me with its long hooked claws. Okay, students. So here now the baby bear was also trying to just release himself from the clutch of the author. So that's why baby bear was using its nails. Okay, hooked claws means nails, just to scratch over the body of the author so that the author can leave him. But the author did not leave him. We put it in one of the gunny bags, students. Gunny bags means a small bag. Okay. Writer had many gunny bags, so out of that one gunny bag, he put the baby bear into it. We had brought it, and when I got back to Bangalore, I duly presented it to my wife. Okay, students. Then he took the baby bear to Bangalore, to his place where he was living, and presented that baby bear to his wife duly, means in a proper way. Okay. She was delighted. Okay, because this baby bear was looking very lovely, and still it is in that infancy stage, we can say. So the wife, for wife, it was really a surprise. Okay, wife had got one animal, and wife was in position to just tame it. So that's why wife was very much delighted. Okay, she at once put a colored ribbon around its neck, and after discovering the cub was a boy, she christened it Bruno. Students, now these things are very important. First, she put what? One identity mark. What was that identity mark? Just put one ribbon around its neck. Okay, colored ribbon, so that among the other baby bears also it could easily be identified. Okay, suppose there are 10-15 baby bears, and suppose somebody comes and tells which one is yours, the author's wife would be able to say that the one which is having that colored ribbon, that is my baby bear. Okay, so she put that identity mark, and then she found out that the baby bear was male. Okay, boy means here male, so that's why she christened it Bruno. Christened it Bruno means just baptized the baby bear with the name Bruno. Baptized means to give new name, to give a name to. It is students a special process. Okay, नामकरण विधि बोलते हो ना, जो in Hindu religion it is considered as a नामकरण विधि. Similarly in Christian it is considered as baptism. Okay, or christened. Christian means to give the name to any person or animal. So here the author's wife gave it the name what? Bruno. Now remember, Bruno soon took to drinking milk from a bottle because it is still a cub. बराबर बेबी है तो बेबी है इसलिए उसने मिल्क से बॉटल से पीना शुरू कर दिया. It was but a step further, and within a very few days he started eating and drinking everything else. Okay, so animals in the natural condition, you see students, they go on searching their food. So here at least baby bear doesn't have to search his food. Why? Because the author's wife is providing him everything. He just has to lie down, and when the time comes, morning time, noon time, evening time, then the author's wife will provide him everything. And see, author's wife is just growing it up, so she will take all the possible care. Okay, so here students, you see the author's wife is showing a lot of concern and love for the baby bear, and baby bear, as a result of it, what change came in that? Earlier he had started drinking milk from the bottle only. Now he has started eating and drinking everything without knowing whether it is drinkable or edible or not. Edible means khane layak hai ki nahi. Understood? So what all things he started eating? Let's see. Okay, and everything is the right word. See, author says कि वो सब कुछ खाना पीने लग गया. अब सब कुछ में क्या क्या है? राइटर सेज दैट एवरीथिंग उसके लिए सही वर्ड है. क्यों? कुछ खाने लायक चीज नहीं ये होगी, वो भी वो खाएगा. Understood? Without knowing. For he ate porridge made from any ingredients. Okay? Porridge, students, you must have come across this word. Porridge खीर बोलते हैं उसको, वो जो ग्रेन में से बनाते हैं. Okay, from any ingredients. कोई भी ingredients में बनाई हुई porridge वो खा लेगा. Okay, vegetables खा लेगा, fruits खा लेगा, nuts खा लेगा, meat, especially pork. Okay, students. So meat also it would eat. And here pork means pig's meat, students. Pork here the people who are non-vegetarian students. Normally they eat what the meat. Meat means flesh of a goat, or they eat what, chicken. Okay. But in foreign countries, if you go in Australia, most of the Australians eat pork. Pork means pig's meat. Okay, now those pigs are not the pigs that we find over here in any area, those black pigs. No. There the pigs are white pigs, and they specially grow these pigs only for their meat. Because they feel that what the basic idea about that is pig can survive in any condition. कोई भी कंडीशन में पिग सर्वाइव करेगा, वो कोई भी जगह पे जाएगा. इट डजंट हैव एनी डेंजर. ओके, गर्मी में भी सर्वाइव करेगा, ठंडे में भी सर्वाइव करेगा. ओके, कचरे में भी रहेगा, अच्छी प्लेस में भी रहेगा. सो दे फील दैट पिग मीट इज वेरी मच हेल्दी. So most of the Australians you see they eat pork, P-O-R-K, and pork is nothing but the pig's meat. Okay, students. So he started eating meat also, especially pork, curry and rice, regardless of condiments and chilies. So regardless condiments here means the spices. उसमें कितने भी spices मसाले डाले हो फिर भी वो खा लेगा. कितनी भी चिलीज हो अंदर, मिर्ची तो भी खा लेगा. ओके, ब्रेड, एग्स, चॉकलेट, स्वीट्स, पुडिंग, आइसक्रीम, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा. बराबर, ये सब वो खाता था. एज फॉर ड्रिंक, अब पीने में क्या पीता था? मिल्क, टी, कॉफी, लाइम जूस, एरिटेड वाटर. एरिटेड वाटर मीन्स वायु मिश्रित पानी. ओके, ऑक्सीजन मिक्स्ड वाटर. बटर मिल्क, बियर, अल्कोहलिक लिक्वर, एंड इनफैक्ट एनीथिंग लिक्विड. बराबर, अल्कोहलिक लिक्विड यानी वाइन, जो शराब बोलते हैं, वो भी वो पी जाता. ओके, मिल्क भी पी जाता, बटर मिल्क भी पी जाता. ओके, बियर भी पी जाता, एंड इनफैक्ट एनीथिंग लिक्विड. तो कोई भी लिक्विड है वो सब पी लेता, कोई भी खाना है वो खा लेता. इट ऑल वेंट डाउन विथ relish. Okay, students, so he was really enjoying the taste of all this food and drinks. Okay, so this is what we have come to know in, students, this particular video about the bear, sloth bear, whose name was Bruno. Remember, he was baptized later on by the author's wife with the name Bruno. Till that time, that bear did not have any name. Now, as he remains in the company of the author's wife, and author's wife is showing so much love and concern for him, he grows in age. Okay, he grows in height and body also. So let's see, once he grows up, during that time, what all things happen in his life. But all those things, students, we will see in my next video. So I just request you to once again go through this particular part and just enjoy the story. Thank you. Have a nice day. God bless you.